With input and output, you can do some cool stuff. One of this is making a quiz. It would be a bit strange if Carl would be on the street doing a quiz, don't you think? That's a bit odd. Sometimes you see these game hosts running around through the streets and asking pedestrians passing by all of these questions, and I think that's a little far off, so I will change the background. You can do that by going here. You see stage, and if I put my mouse on it, I can say here, choose a backdrop, and then you get all these options, and you can, like you can see it's on alphabetic order, but I can also type in something, stage. This looks way more like a studio quiz environment, so that's really cool. Let's pick this one. And if you want, that's an extra tip. Let's say you're busy with a certain team in class, for example, something with history, or you want your own class picture in the background. You can go back to this image and say, upload a backdrop. And then, as you can see, it opens your own, your own data stuff on your computer, and then you can pick your own image if you like. So that was an extra tip. So if I go back now, here, you might think, hey, where did all my code go? But that is because you're, at the moment, you're at the backdrop stage field code. And this is has its own code. So you can change stuff here in the background, so it has its own code field. If you want to go back to Carl, you just go here, and you see here the sprite Carl, and if you click it, there we go. There's our code again. All right. I will explain you all step by step how to build your own quiz. Also in our course material, there is a fully detailed lesson about how to do this. So you can also have a look at that if you want. Or give this to your students in order for them to already read a little bit about how to develop your own quiz in Scratch. So, see, this one we can delete. And let's start with a new quiz question. Remember, you go to Sensing and ask something else. Ask what color is a turtle? So I know that Feline's favorite animal is a turtle, so we will work with turtles. So all my questions about this quiz are going to be about turtles. But of course, you can come up with your own topic and questions. So what will happen now is the same as what we've already seen at the tables. So the player can fill in its answer. So what color does a turtle have? For that, let me think. We go to, it's green. But we want to check whether this answer, so this input, is correct or not. And for that, we will use a new block. And that is called the if-then block. And that's at the control section over here. So we put that here. And you can see that it has a little bit of a special shape. But we can put some things in it. And wait a second. I chose the wrong block. I'm so sorry. It is this one, the if, then, else block. And this has a special shape, and it looks a little bit like a fork. And you can put several things in it. So the upper part here is where we will say, this is what the computer has to look at. So mostly turtles are green. So I will add here in the if-then the combination of the answers. So if, back here, the answer is green, then it has to do something. So in this first part of the fork, the upper one, we can state what will happen when the answer is green. So what will actually happen? Let's start simple and let's make it say that you're correct. And then that we do at here. Say correct for 2 seconds. So what we have now is, if we ask what color is a turtle, and then if the answer is green, then say correct. And then the else part is, so anything else, say too bad, incorrect. So if you run this, and I encourage you to try this later with all different sort of questions, this will happen. You stick this here. We go here. What color is a turtle? And I type in green. It says correct. And anything else, so we do it again. What color is a turtle? And then I type in whatever, so like this. Too bad, that's incorrect. So with this block, you can check whether something is correct or incorrect. And that is what we will constantly use in our quiz.